take you guys along with how this whole process works. So basically, I've had this since Dalt's rookie year, which it's a Cricut, and you can do so many things with this. I think that I'm gonna do Risner 66. I know it's a bit out of my comfort zone to do A, that big of letters, and B, just this close to a game, because I'm like, if I mess it up, this is really all I have in mind to wear. So therefore, it is a bit out of my comfort zone, but I think that it's just gonna have to happen. I am thinking I'm gonna do Risner and then 66 pretty big. Honestly, I might do it as big as the paper will let me. But this is the paper. It's like 12 by 12, I think. Yeah, 12 by 12. So basically you just put this down. I got this Cricut Dalton's rookie year in the NFL because I knew with how last minute I am that I was going to want to use it a bunch. Plus, when I got this was like 2019, I think. Like, not very many people were doing game day stuff. I had just got out of college. I was just like a broke college kid. And this was an investment, yes, but compared to like the amount of things I've made off of this, I think it was like well worth the investment. Because anytime that I'm just like running late, like when I did my jean, I did on TikTok, some of you might have saw it, but I did a last minute jean fit, and it was so easy with this Cricut. I literally just cut it out and then just traced around it with scissors. So it was the easiest thing. Okay. I already have a 66 made, customized. I bought this font that like very much reminded me of like Vikings vibes a while back. Okay, I might actually have to do the 66 first just because I already have it pulled up and it's easier. But the real question is, how big should I do this 66? Honestly, I might do it 12 by 12 because I have all of this, so it's like, why not use it? And when you use this, you want to lay, like if you have one of these, you want to lay the shiny part down face first because you are going to mirror it and you want that part to be facing up. So I normally tape down the edges just because I get nervous, like if it is to move once I've started. So I tape down the edges that way, like I know it for sure won't move. I really need to get more creative with my Vikings Day gear because lately I've just been doing like black and white stuff and it's low-key kind of boring, so sorry y'all, I need to be better. I feel like the biggest thing when I first started making these that I made the biggest mistake on is that I would forget to mirror it, and so the 66 or whatever I was making would come out and it would be backwards and it was like so sad. I'm like, oh, I did all of that and now it's wrong and I have to do it again. So I would have to remake it. But now I'm like a pro. Just kidding, I shouldn't have jinxed myself. Probably going to mess up now. I went ahead and turned the mirror on, 12 by 12 inch mat, continue. This is where it gets tricky. Okay, everyday iron on. It's also nice too because Dalton was number 66 back in Denver too. So therefore I've been able to reuse so many things. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put this in. And I don't need this for now, so I'm gonna move it. The stress around game days is honestly just comical to me. Please work. Please work, please work, please work. All right, here it goes, y'all. I almost just like get so nervous I don't want to even look. And the reason I'm mainly saying that is because I only have one white sheet left, and with that I don't have time to go get another one, so please just do this right. Okay, she's cutting. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. This is in the same font that I cut the jean jacket one in though, so it's like very Vikings vibes. I don't know, I like it. I have a pop-up shop for Wawees tonight, and I keep like thinking my day's over, but then remembering that I have that tonight, and I'm so nervous because I've never done a pop-up shop before. Oh no. This is what Risner font looks like. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this. It is really far away. Maybe it'll focus in. I don't know, but it doesn't look good. It didn't look good. It looked grungy. I don't know, I didn't like it. It was not like a football-esque vibe. Okay, so I'm thinking 4, which like I said, I know these numbers don't mean a lot to y'all because y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. That's okay. Unless you have a Cricut, then you know what I'm talking about. But I don't even really know what I'm talking about either. Okay. Do like rise. It looks like Riz, R-I-S. Looks like Riz. I might have to do rise and then ner on 2 separates. Because all right, 140 is the font. I think I'm gonna have to do that. All right, I feel like I need a snack. I need a snack while this is happening. Some of my favorite snacks recently are these they're called Hottie Bites. Hot and spicy pickle cuts. They're really good, and I'm about to show you how to make them even better. This is mainly only if you like spicy foods, but I go on these kicks of where I need spicy, and this is my favorite little snack when I need spicy. So, get you a hot Cheeto. Why are all these crumbled? Okay, I found one. Get you a hot Cheeto and eat it with the pickle. I know, it seems crazy, but it's good because a Cheeto has that like dry texture, and then this has like hot or like cold but spicy crunch. It's just so good. Like, I'm a texture girly, and it's really good. Okay, now to see if this even worked. I thought it didn't work last time, so I'm not gonna jump the gun. I'm gonna be patient. I'm looking for that little tool. Can you find the tool on the screen? I'm kidding. I used to love when the shows would do that. Like literally, I used to be a Dora Explorer stan, and when they would say like, can you help Mr. So-and-so find where to go? I'm like, yes, right there, bro. I can help you out. Ah, I found it. And I always felt so achieved when I did. So funny. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off of here. This mat is actually really sticky though, so I don't even really need the tape, which is nice. But I do it for safe measure. Just in case. I have to leave in 30 minutes for my appointment, or my pop-up shop. My appointment. I have to leave in 30 minutes for my pop-up shop. And I don't know if it looks like I'm nervous, but I'm nervous. Cause like what happens if no one wants anything and I just stand there for 2 hours awkwardly? Like, that's fine. I gotta expect the unexpected, or just make it the expected. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay. Sometimes it's good to pull like this, but sometimes I've broken things doing that by just like ripping. So, also I feel like I'm notorious for waiting like right before I leave. Like the fact that I'm leaving, like my flight is leaving tomorrow to go to Chicago, and I'm just now doing this game day fit. I'm like, get it together, girlfriend, get it together. It's also satisfying when you like hook these and then they just pull. Oh, you guys can't even see me. Look at me, that wasn't very vlogger lady of me. I'm gonna need to be better. I'm gonna need to be better. Splitting Risner up, and what I'll have to do now is I'll have to cut this through and then just like stage them right next to each other, if that makes sense. Which I might end up just like taping them down close to each other. The back, I like that it has this zipper. I feel like it's perfect for adding Risner up top and then 66 below. The fonts are different. I didn't know if I would like it, but I actually really do. I feel like this font is very Viking-esque, but I didn't like it in Risner, so I think this is actually good that it's like very like legible, and then 66 is. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up all of this mess, and then we're gonna have to start ironing on. Hey y'all, my hair grew 10 inches overnight. No, I'm kidding. I had to cut it short yesterday because of my pop-up. So this is like a 2-day vlog. I'm back. I have longer hair. I just got extensions put in. They're clip-ins, so they're not forever. Who knows how often I will wear them. I'm thinking probably just like game days and stuff, but I love long hair. I love it. I wish my normal hair was this length. But anyway, yeah, I'm back and my flight leaves tonight, so I need to figure out this whole... I printed out my other stuff yesterday, and I think I'm going to do Risner first, but I might need to cut this tag out. I think it's going to leave an impression, an indentation. I really have to be careful doing that because I didn't want to cut a hole in the back of the jacket, considering this is my only option of what I'm gonna wear. So I'm gonna start out and do Risner, and I'm actually going to move it down a bit so it's on this thick part. I'm terrified, y'all. I'm so nervous, but I think it's gonna work out. This is my little setup. And honestly here, I kept moving it around over and over because I was too afraid to actually put the heat to the jacket because I was afraid I was gonna mess it up. But I finally found where I was like, okay, I think this is gonna work, and I just went for it. First round, and the vinyl isn't sticking all the way. So like some pieces it is and some it isn't. My hair is static crazy right now. Some pieces are and some pieces aren't. So I am cranking the heat up a little bit. I had it set on like 375 before. Now I'm setting it on 400. So it's continuing to climb up there. Yeah, it's continuing to climb. So like, if you can see, like some of like the eye just wants to come up. Like it doesn't want to stick. So I'm thinking that it needs some more heat, and I definitely don't want to melt it, but that's what I'm thinking for right now. But placement, I really like placement, and I'm hoping this works so that I can do the 66, because I still have the 66 to do, and I'm running out of time, so fingers crossed. After I got the Risner all put on, it was time to do the 66, and I was even more nervous for this because obviously it's bigger, so if I mess it up, it's going to be even more prominent. So I was super nervous. I kept fidgeting around with the jacket for so long until finally I was like the same way. I'm like, all right, I just gotta go for this. And if you missed it, this was my final result. I actually really love this jacket.